This is Magic Mind, a 2-ounce matcha-based productivity shot loaded with adaptogens and nootropics designed to decrease stress and improve focus far better than coffee does. But does it actually work? Well, last year, I actually did a Magic Mind review sharing my initial thoughts using the product for the first time. And back then, my conclusion was pretty straightforward. I thought the product worked great and I really liked using it. So, beyond that initial experiment, I decided to keep using Magic Mind. Now, after 12 months of using Magic Mind, about 15 days per month, for 12 months straight, I have some new opinions, both good and bad, that I want to share with you guys in this video before you try it out for yourself. First, let's address the elephant in the room. This is a sponsored video. The Magic Mind team hooked me up with a 12-month supply of their product in exchange for me sharing my honest opinions and experiences with Magic Mind at the end of this experiment. That's exactly what I'm going to do. But obviously, if I didn't like the product, I wouldn't have agreed to that arrangement in the first place because I wouldn't have wanted more of it, so do with that what you will. Now let's start with what I've loved the whole 12 months I've taken Magic Mind. The first thing I really love about Magic Mind is the fact that it's matcha-based. That means the caffeine in Magic Mind is coming from matcha. Now, if you don't already know what matcha is and you drink caffeine regularly, you're lucky you found this video because I'm about to change your life. I'm actually not that big of a fan of caffeine, but matcha is just built completely differently. And this is a hill I will die on regardless of the product. Matcha is so much better than coffee. Because of this, on the days where I drink Magic Mind, I feel like my brain is in workflow mode all day, rather than feeling an initial couple of hours where I have this energy spike and then a brutal crash where the only thing that can pull me out of it is more caffeine or a nap. Pro tip, the only thing that can negate this awesome energy boost for me is if I have too big of a meal and fall into a little bit of a food coma. So I like to have smaller meals throughout the day, and Magic Mind carries me through whenever I do that. So we talked about matcha being the caffeine source, but the second thing I really love about Magic Mind is the fact that it's packed with adaptogens and nootropics. Adaptogens like ashwagandha and rhodiola rosea, and nootropics like bacopa monnieri, phosphatidylserine, and lion's mane mushroom. These things are really great for supercharging your brain, for improving focus, mood, and just helping you get the most out of your workday. They also improve your body's ability to handle stress, which can offset the stress we get from drinking caffeine in the first place. Being 100% real with you, these are supplements that I want in my daily routine, but I'm just too lazy to individually purchase them and remember to take them each day. So I actually really love that Magic Mind takes away that step for me each day, and it's just so much easier to shoot it back and get all those adaptogens and nootropics in one place. And the final thing I really loved about Magic Mind is the fact that it's just undeniably so convenient. It's one shot. It takes a second to drink this whole thing and be done with it. When I drink caffeine, I like to have it as early in the day as possible for two main reasons. First, I don't want it interfering with my sleep cycle later in the night. And second, let's be honest, it kind of wakes up the old digestive system, and I want to get that morning poop out of the way. I don't want to deal with that when I'm out at the store or something. And the thing is, at 30 years old, I'm just now realizing that I might have a little bit of ADHD. I tend to run not necessarily late, but last minute to things. So I love that when I wake up in the morning, I can rush out the door to let the dogs out and just grab a shot of Magic Mind on my way, rather than sitting and brewing a cup of coffee and adding cream and sugar and waiting for it to cool down and sipping it, which takes hours potentially to get that caffeine into your system. So if you're someone who also, like me, tends to run a little bit behind schedule, or you're just someone who really values your time, this might be a great product for you. Then we've got the maybe good aspect of Magic Mind, which I consider a good thing, but you might not, and that's the fact that it has less caffeine than a cup of coffee. Now for me, too much caffeine equals anxiety, jitters, poor sleep, and even a lack of focus. Plus, if I miss a few days, muscle spasms and heart palpitations and all this other bad stuff. For myself, and I think most other people, whether they know it or not, less caffeine is just a lot better for you, especially if you're drinking 2 or 3 cups a day and feeling awful or just not 100%. Could be a good reason why. The good thing is because Magic Mind has all these other great things in it, and the matcha, the L-theanine, the adaptogens and nootropics, that smaller amount of caffeine actually seems to last you longer through the day, and it's more potent, let's say, to help you stay in workflow state and get a lot done. And finally, the bad. The one thing I didn't really love about Magic Mind. And this is where that sponsorship team's getting a little bit nervous. Honestly, after a year of drinking Magic Mind, the only thing I noticed that I really didn't love is the fact that sometimes I find myself missing that ritual, that routine of sitting down and sipping something. So this is a quick, super convenient shot. It makes you feel fantastic and get a lot of work done, but sometimes I find my hands kind of yearning for something to grab. I get that phantom mug syndrome, you know? I just want something to sip on. So, conclusion time before I give you guys a sweet coupon to use on your own order. Overall, I had a great experience drinking Magic Mind 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off for about 12 months straight. I really did get a ton of work done without any of the usual jittery, anxious side effects that I get from coffee or energy drinks. I actually managed to create an entire 5-hour course about anxiety, a week-long challenge for overcoming fears and phobias, and an online support group for anybody suffering from anxiety, all while being fueled by Magic Mind. So yeah, Magic Mind has become a super easy recommendation from me, especially for anyone who wants to get their caffeine dependency down and their productivity up this year. I'm actually hoping that the Magic Mind team liked me so much they just keep sending me the product even beyond the terms of this sponsorship. If you want to try Magic Mind out yourselves and save some money off your order, you can use my affiliate link or coupon code, and I'll get a small commission at no cost to you, and it'll help support the channel. If you try it out and love it, let us know in the comments down below. And if you try it out and feel like I steered you wrong, all the same, drop a comment below and call me out. Catch you guys next time.